You mentioned some of the bigger Anitubers. What about the content that they're making inspires you? I know you say you don't watch a lot of Bleach Anitubers, but surely you are paying attention to Giguk.
I think one of the best examples is hiding in public. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. My dad had a stroke, and that had a massive impact on me as an individual, like my viewpoint and my mindset. And one of the things I was doing was I was panicking there, but I moved to YouTube and I was searching up videos about some of my favorite games. And one of those games happened to be Cave Story. And I found Hiding in Public's Cave Story video, and I watched it, and I really liked the style, so I watched more and more of his content. But like just the way that I saw him dive deep into it was exactly how my brain went and how I felt like I was wired when I was watching anime. Not to the same level. I mean, Hiding is a genius. Being able to speak to him in voice chat has been insane. I always felt like there was more to a story than meets the eyes. And I think George Lucas, the creator of Star Wars, said this perfectly. I can't remember the quote exactly, but he talked about how directors and screenwriters aren't just writing for entertainment, but they're writing to teach you something. I think the same can be said about anime, that they are not just trying to entertain you, but there's philosophy involved. And it's philosophy that's so different from our side of the place, like our side of the world, because it's Eastern and not Western philosophy. And I think that's one of the things that's one of the more interesting aspects that we get to see in anime and shows, even if it's just subtle culture differences like white sauce or like I can't remember. I think anime translates white sauce sometimes to mayonnaise.
Yeah.
They aren't the same thing.
Yeah. And I agree with you fully. The way that anime has become so mainstream is because it's a medium of telling stories in a different means to what many people are used to. And this is something the weebs have been saying for so long. Like, hey guys,
Mm-hmm.
check out anime. There's a lot more there than what it seems to be. But yeah, like I feel that the Anitubers at the top and even the ones at the many at the bottom, they've really helped contribute to that because anime is deep. You can get analytical with it. Do some of the Anitubers get a little too analytical? I think so, but at the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
time, it's still great to hear someone's opinion about a show, right? Because they could reinforce an opinion that you've had, and they can maybe point out something that you weren't able to articulate. There's a lot of good that's coming out of this scene.
Yeah, like the best Bleach video I've ever seen is by he's a channel named Soul. He made a video about Ukiora, and the whole video is just analyzing this one page in Bleach, where it's a white background and just a word in the middle. The word translating to the heart. However, the words have an entirely different meaning inside of Japanese culture. Anyway, she spends 17 minutes, I think it was, just analyzing that page and explaining how that works with the story of Ukiora and how Ukiora overcomes nihilism in one page. And although nihilism is a mistranslation, Ukiora isn't a nihilist. He believes in nothingness, which is similar but different. The video is phenomenal how it analyzes this. And even though that was a mistranslation that was done, the video still works, even with the change between nihilism and nothingness. But I love that video to pieces because it encapsulates the story of Ukiora oh so well.
Well, it's great that you can have a strong takeaway from a video of that length. Don't you think a 17-minute video analyzing one page in Bleach, and I know Bleach and the manga artwork very well. There are plenty of panels where it's just a lot of white and no background. Don't you think that's
Mhm.
a little bit self-indulgent? The message is amazing, but
I think 17 minutes. I think for the most part, when you do have analytical videos that long, it is a lot of stuff that there isn't a lot to take away. But I think that's what made me love this video so much because there wasn't. Like every part of the video was important to lead to his final message. And I say analyzing one page, but in all seriousness, he's analyzing the entire story of Ukiora and how he ends up getting up to that point. So it's more so everything with Ukiora, not just one page. But the video's whole premise was to defend that one page because people were memeing and saying that that one page was just done for an extra page number because all it is a word in the middle.
are there any other examples of content Anitubers have made that have inspired you like that?
When I think of Anitube, there's a lot of people in the community that inspire me as individuals, even if I don't watch their content as frequently. I think one of the best examples, although he didn't inspire me to start Anitube, he has inspired me to move forward. And those examples would be like Jordan from the anime dude, Briggs from All Day, and well, it's not All Day Anime anymore, but Briggs, and even Sensei Inc. Those three are definitely big inspirations, I think.